Right now on What's Up Weekly, we've got the color run, all the ins and outs of the race on this episode.
Also, we've got a couple special guests coming up this episode, including Catt Sadler, who we'll be talking to later at Hoosier Hysteria, and we have Megan Crean in studio talking about her blog, Posh. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, and welcome to this week's special episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Elizabeth Pace.
And I'm Sierra Hignite.
We are at the SRSC on campus to cover the entire color run event.
That's right. They are expecting about 2,000 participants to run, walk this race today, and they have about 200 volunteers.
So as you can see behind us, we're in the registration phase of it, and they're going to start the pre-workout stresses for the race that starts at 11 a.m.
That's right. We also have a special guest coming up who is actually the father of Jill Bierman, Eric Bierman. Stay tuned. Hey guys, we are here with Eric Bierman, who is the father of Jill Bierman. And so I had talked to Marilyn before, and she had kind of mentioned how this used to be just a color run, and you guys had a separate event for Jill, and then it kind of meshed into the Jill Bierman color run. Can you kind of talk to us about how that happened?
Well, sort of, but this is the 16th year of this. It started out as a 5K run back years ago, and then as with the popularity of color of various events and things, we were looking around for something new, and someone saw on the internet something about a color run. And so we decided that was something that had not been held here in the area. And we had a couple students check out one and participate in one in Chicago, and then one that was held in Louisville. And they were so much fun and such a wonderful thing. We thought, what a great thing for the students to do. And so a committee was formed, and recreational sports worked with us with it and everything, and it's developed into quite an event, and a lot of fun for over 2,000 students here on a Saturday morning, and get up and go out and go through 4 or 5 stations where they have different colors splashed on them and everything. And then the whole group comes back, and we have a fun dance party and stuff here in the parking lot, and we also have additional cornstarch color that they'll launch or throw up in the air and everything here, and have fun with that afterwards too. So it's color runs are a wonderful event, are a lot of fun, and they're messy, but it's great, and people have a great time with it.
Yeah. So what is your first reaction when you come out here and you see all these students and people here to support it?
They're here to support it, and also, I'm thinking, what a great way to spend a Saturday morning and have a fun event. It's a 5K. It's not a timed race, so they can take as long as they want, walk, run, or so, and just have a great time with it and with their friends and everything. I know that's something Jill would enjoy very, very much.
Yeah. So what, obviously, other than fun and bringing students out to do something active and healthy, what's your guys' other mission with this race?
Well, the other thing is to make people aware, and to help take care of each other, watch out for each other, to be aware of safety things and stuff like that. Anything can happen anytime, anywhere. And a lot of times, we may not anticipate, and it's just an opportunity to help promote that a little more, and as we tell everybody to have fun and help take care of each other, watch out for each other too.
What do you think Jill would say if she was here and saw all this?
Oh, she'd love it. She'd have so much fun with it. She'd be right in the middle of it all. She'd be having a great time with it, and she would think it was a fun event. She would be embarrassed, but she would think it was a very, very fun event.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you taking the time and talking to us. So
no
we
problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for being here and
Hope you have fun at the event.
And have a great time and come back for the party here.
Oh,
right
I'm sure
afterwards.
we will.
We will. Thank you.
And be dressed casually, because you will get color on you.
We will. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more, guys.
All right, guys, Mr. Bierman was super excited about this event. He loves throwing it for the students, something for them to kind of learn and also have fun.
And speaking of What's Up Weekly reporters, Maddie, Steven, and Alex Young are with some of the racers right now before the race to talk to them about it. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Alexander Young.
And I'm Maddie Stevens.
And here we are with freshman Jade Reeves running in the color run for the first time today.
What brings you out to the color run today?
Hi, I'm part of the Cox Engagement Scholarship Program, and so we're the biggest team today, and we decided that we would all run together and try to support
support each other and be a big group.
That's awesome.
What are you most excited for today in the race?
Well, about 2 years ago I had hip surgery, and so I haven't been able to run or do a lot of activities lately, and so I'm just excited to finish the race and actually accomplish it.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your time. And good luck in the race.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maddie and Alex. Runners are lining up right behind us. There's about a minute until the race actually begins.
That's right. Students are going to be running through some pretty monumental places on campus. They're going to be hitting Sample Gates, the IMU, and the Art Museum.
They're going to be running past Teeter Dorm and then end up right back here at the SRSC.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
And it's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
As you can see behind me,
Hey guys, welcome back to What's Up Weekly. I am here with Chris Gary, the director of the race. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having us on. We appreciate it.
So what all does your job entail for putting on this race?
Well, we have a student steering committee of about 25 students that work starting last spring to put this on. And so they're doing everything from looking at how do we market it to IU students, what would they be interested in, what would make it fun for them, all the way through what are we going to do at the finish line and what's going to happen at the color zone. So really we try to involve them in all aspects of it so they can really learn more about event management and what it's like to put on something really, really cool and special for the IU students.
What are some kind of events that you have for the students?
For the
Like some things they had to look forward to in coming to the race.
We have 4 color zones this year, so we added one based on the feedback that we got from them. We have music at all of them. We have entertainment along the way. So the Bloomington South High School Drumline is going to be performing at one place. The Hoosierettes are at Sample Gates. And then we have Movement Exchange performing at 7th Street. So we try to make it so that every once in a while, you have something to look forward to. About almost half of the people have never done a 5K before that do this event.
Wow.
And so we have a lot of new people, and one of the things the students and I really committed to was making it like a low barrier. So you don't see any timing clocks around here. We have some people that say, why don't you at least put a clock up? And we're like, no, this is about fun. We don't want anyone to feel any pressure. So we always tell them, if you want a clock, you better wear it on your wrist. And really, even when we're talking about the race, the students' kind of tagline is, you can run, walk, skip, crawl. We don't care how you get to the finish line, just don't miss a party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it really is just about fun.
And we already see we're in the early stages of registration. People are filling up this place. How many do you expect to come out today?
Depending on on-site registration, we should have at least 2,000 students that are here. And then we have another 200 students who are volunteers out on the race route. Some of them are just there to cheer, some are to direct traffic, make sure people go the right direction. They're working the water stops, they're working the color zones, so everybody has a good time. And then they all come back to the loading dock and everyone just joins in the party afterwards.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
so is this event for just students, or do you guys open this up for other people as well?
No, we open up to our primary goal is to put it together for IUB students, but we have like Jill's church, First United Methodist Church always gets a team. They have for 16 years. Tossa's Corporation. So we have some businesses that kind of traditionally got involved with us a long time ago. Because when Jill first was missing, we created this event as a way for the campus community and the Bloomington community to come together, because everyone they didn't know what to do. Everyone's like, we want to do something, we want to help, but there were searches going on, but there wasn't a lot that a lot of people could do. So this was a rallying cry where people could come and do the race and kind of show Eric and Marilyn their support. And so that's kind of how we got the mojo for it.
Well, thank you so much we won't take up any more of your time, but thank you so much for meeting
I
with us.
appreciate
We
it.
look forward to the race.
I hope you stay for the after party. You'll have a good time.
Definitely.
All right, good. Thank you.
We'll be back with more. Thanks, guys.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Young. And I'm Maddie Stevens, and we're here live at the Color Run. It looks like one of the first waves of runners have just come through with some blue paint. And it looks like they're a little tired at this point, but they're still having lots of fun. And we're really excited to see people of all ages supporting the cause. And the waves seem like as the race goes on, they are getting larger and larger. So we're really excited to see them all come through. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Maddie and Alex, for that live race update.
Now we're going to send it over to Assembly Hall where we're talking to IU alum and E-News host Catt Sadler.
IU alum Catt Sadler hosted Hoosier Hysteria over the weekend. Before the event, she spoke with us in a short press conference where she expressed not only her love for Indiana University, but especially Hoosier basketball.
Got to perform at Assembly Hall, and that was really, really cool. I mean, but that isn't answering your question as it pertains to basketball, but it was neat to be a part of.
During her visit, she stopped by a few of her favorite places on campus, places like Nick's, the Bluebird, and Kilroy's. She also made a pit stop by her old sorority, Chi Omega, where she got a tour of the house and spent some time with her sisters.
Welcome to Chi Omega. It's going to be the best years of your life. Have fun. Study. Keep that GPA up.
After hosting Hoosier Hysteria and a full night on the town on Saturday, she had an early flight Sunday morning to head to New York for a fashion convention.
Hey guys, we're back. As you can see, more people are filing in from the race. Music is going on and people are filling up with refreshments.
That's right, but before we give you more race updates, let's take it back to the studio where earlier this week we talked to Megan Crean from Posh Prime. Take a look. Hey guys, we're in studio with Megan Crean, who is actually the creator of Posh Prime. So Megan, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you started your blog?
I started it August 2014 because I saw a blog like on Instagram, and so I did a bunch of research. I was like, hey, I could do this. So honestly, like 3 days later, I had a website and I started it, and yeah.
So what kind of things can people find on your blog?
You can find my daily outfits and also fashion, beauty, and lifestyle inspiration. I make collages of the clothes I want, or I do collaborations with other blogs or companies.
And how often are you posting between Instagram and your actual website?
Actual website is 3 days a week, and then Instagram, I try to post twice a day. It's very hard, but at least once a day.
So what would you say your personal style is?
It is a range of literally anything. Some days it could be super edgy, like all black, which is actually normal, or preppy or cute or trendy, or
any favorite brands?
I like Nordstrom, ASOS, Topshop, J. Crew, Madewell.
Who would you say your biggest style inspiration is?
I love Catt Sadler, everything she wears on E! News and in real life, and also the Kardashians. I am a fan of them, and I just really like the way they dress, like all of them. So I like to get inspiration from them.
You actually know Catt Sadler. You met her at an event, right? You guys are now friends?
Yeah, I met her at a stylist event in Chicago, and she was like, come to the E! News set whenever you're in LA. I was like, oh, okay, I'll come tomorrow. But I went at the end of the summer.
Yeah, so what did you do with Catt? Hoosier Hysteria?
I hung out with her before and after and during the event, and I just helped her with interviews and just walked around with her and made sure her family was in place.
Is she pretty nice, down to earth?
Oh, she's so nice. You wouldn't even know. Like, she's one of my idols, and now I consider her a friend because she gives great advice, but you can talk to her about anything.
Yeah, she did a great job with Hysteria.
Definitely. So what can we kind of expect to see upcoming on your blog? Is there anything you're trying to incorporate or work on for it right now?
Better pictures, better graphics, and then more collaborations with some bigger brands.
Now, did you say you earn money from this blog? Tell us about that.
I do. I'm part of a program called Reward Style, where if you click on a product that I link on my blog or my Instagram, and if you end up buying it, then I make commission off of that, which is pretty cool. And then sometimes companies will pay me to post about their products, or I'll get the clothes for free.
Oh, nice. So where can people find your blog?
poshprime.com, and then also Instagram at poshprime, Twitter at poshprime, and I also have Facebook, which is poshprime.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time. That's all we have for In Studio. We're going to toss it back to the Color Run. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. Be sure to tune in to IUS TV's live broadcast of IUDM on Halloween weekend.
That's right, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU and like our page on Facebook, IUS TV News. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.